And we are streaming. So, Task Vision, 6th of May 2022. How are we all doing? I can see we have 3 people currently queued up, including myself, so we are waiting for one more and we can get a game started. So hello to Legius and Aegon, who are currently queued, and the other 2 mysterious people who are in the lobby. Hello, Aegon! You streamed about a minute of Golf Without Friends. It was terrible, but I didn't have enough time to say so, or be disappointed that you didn't invite me. Hello there. Alright, so first game, Legius, Aegon, myself, and Mono. Good luck to you all. Game start. Trying to figure out what was up with streaming. As I only noticed it, and then by the time I noticed it was a 28-second video or something like that. But anyway. Anyway. Let's see what we can do here. Sanchku is my first bet. We'll see if it actually comes across, but hey. Seems like potentially a reasonable one. I have also dealt into a Kakashi this week, so, you know, admittedly it was Sanma on Chiral stream. But, you know, stuff and things are happening, and this is looking reasonable now. I don't want to fully commit to this, but equally, what else am I doing with this hand at this point? Yeah, we'll go 5 man. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I missed that part. I was in my own wallowing in my own misery at that point, so oh dear. Well, it's Sanma, I suppose, as I would refer to it. But yeah, your whole point was you were about to rank up, and I just had a look and figured I was only about, what, 80 points away from going up a rank myself in that, so at least it wasn't just you. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. That seems entertaining to the same player. Jeez. Well, at least you learned from the first instance. You know what? Let's force. Did you finish second? Did you not? Did you finish second every single attempt? Alright, that's a little awkward, but we can work around that. Half CG. Oh. Yeah, alright, let's just see. We can still potentially Sanchku this. The Forso seems very dodgy against whatever he's doing. Mono, that's his first Sozitar, but I think he's on a Tarn pin. Could have called that, admittingly, decided not to. Because, again, safe tar to Aegon. More safe tars to Aegon, so potentially just clear out. Maybe get draw at 4, go that way. Well, I think that's us officially out of the hand. Fair enough. Right. Do we think Mono has anything? Come to that, do we have anything? Maybe? It's not a definite we're out of this hand, especially if we can string together some Dora here. Okay, we'll go for it. Open Sanchku, Dora. Because we have to cut one of them. Open Sanchku, Jinshan, Dora. Worth a last hand push. Dwarf Tenpai isn't worth it in this position, unfortunately. Mono, 2 8s. No, I don't have the info. high Sozo, I would imagine, but... 2-9 pair weight. Alright, 1,000 points lost, repeat. I'd love to pair something else up just so we can have the dragons and go for the double door attack, but we discarded the pair, so, you know, no chance of that anymore. Yeah, gonna pass for the moment. We might be forced to take the second one, but I think for the moment we'll keep it as the pair. I was about to say, ideally we wanted the 1 man, and of course that means we draw the 2. Okay. Options. So we could Dragon Call, toss the 1, lose all the value, and just go on from there. Or we can do shenanigans again. Chanter 2 in a row. Well, I have a Chanter or Dora, so it's going to be 1 either way. That allows us to include Vidora. Okay, fine. Let's go. 1-8's played, no 9's played. Oh, is this too greedy? Yeah, keeping the pair and keeping each Shanten is probably better than just calling for the extra Yaku at this point. Yeah, 3-8's down now, so this hand's pretty dead. So, yeah. That weirdly puts it back on the table. Long pause from Egan. Alright, we have Tenpai at the end. So here we go, showing Tenpai, discarding a 9 already. Might get a draw here? Well, might pick up some extra draw. We'll see. I mean, I can always high-tail the 1. High-tail the 1 is still fine. Oh, it's not a high-tail. High-tail is Egan's discard. Yay! We picked up a draw. Yeah, I played that 9 and then suddenly Egan paused and then everybody seemed to either fold or just was having terrible luck. Well, we are rightfully rewarded with this hand. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. It is worth more than Chanter only. This is very true. Well, a chance of 1 at least. Alright, give it a couple of go rounds and then we'll see what we are, but we're probably just folding out this one. Yeah, we'll lean into the Honitsu side. See if we can get into the game in the late stages. 1,600 points in the middle. I'd love to fast a hand for this. True. Yes, we've only just now got to 9, which again is not... Alright. That is fine. We have 2 sextiles here. Nice. Well, you are allowed to blame me for that, I think. 15 levels of fishing? Does that make you a master apprentice yet? We know Hagen doesn't want any pin tiles. Legis doesn't want them either, so my 4-5 seems fine. Do we have a late Chitoi push? We might have a late Chitoi push here. So, North's pretty dead. South is obviously Dora. East is pretty dead. 1-1 left. 1-1 out. And no 1-pins played. Hagen has discarded a full set of middle tiles. I assumed it was a Manzi Honitsu, but if he's struggling, if he's not got any use for the middle tiles, it's definitely not that. Well, our fun and games have come to an end. North. Mono wants to push. Or is he genuinely worried I've cockasheed this? If that's the case, no. Any chance? He's played a 5. Last 2. Well, that is acceptable. Moves the game on. Doesn't really affect anything. And it's better than the last hand. Not massively so, though. Gonna pass on West 1. Probably end up calling the second one, though. No, that seems fine. That seems perfectly normal. I wouldn't worry about that at all. Double dragons for Aegon, you say? I've already played the Chun, so I'm fairly certain it's not that, but Honitsu, probably in Sozu. Well, he's got 7 dragons, so that's... He has also given me Dora for the West we didn't call. There's also so many points on offer for this at the moment. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's the Oliopatsu, if nothing else. I mean, that's got a possibility in Sanma, but Aiden would have to draw that third Chun in his first 2 draws. I mean, he wouldn't have called the Chun at that point. But, you know, we'll see. Oh, that's gonna be expensive. The world may never know. I mean, you could find out, but the world may never know. Okay, we're finally getting to some semi-decent hands here. Four repeats currently in the middle. And I did post my 10 repeat game, although that was admittedly in the crazy mode where basically it multiplies by 5. But maybe it's just silently seething. I mean, if you can counterattack better than his attack, then that's, you know, that's a legitimate thing. Were you doing better than Adela Mungan, I guess is the question. Or did you at least feel your hand was better, had more chances than whatever Mono had? But again, Carol's correct. 4 AM may not be prime time. This is true. It probably is not prime time. I'm going to save my Norse because they're going to be guaranteed safe later in the game. And I can still use this spin through. And it looks like we're going to have to get rid of one of these sets. We miss out on the Sanjiki chance doing this, but it's 2 Dora Dragons, so we can't just say we're definitely going for this at the moment. So we'll play around what he's doing. Legis could be in real trouble here. I'd imagine Egan's in a Pinzu weight, but... Oh, we'll follow up. Egan's putting good pressure on the board here. Again, if I was actually following his discards, he might not be playing optimally, but from what I can see, he's playing quite well. Because this is a really bad position for Legis, who has to attack this. Kinda, you got to feel it. He's got to go for this. And is so based on discards. I've lucked into 2 safes, so I'm out for the game. But yeah, could be anything, but my assumption is middle Pinzu. Oh, mono calls for Tenpai, so we have a 5th. We have so many repeats. He probably does, but... I meant situation-wise, in truth. Being chased when you've got 3 calls. Anyway, yeah, we need to convert this. Wanted to call this because I want to advance this hand, but it's going to be better to leave it. Come on, Forso. Not yet. Open counter from last place. Makes sense. I have so many door, I kind of have to force this, I think. So we're just going to go for the Tanyo attack. Well, attempt was made. Game equalized between the rest of us and Mono just sitting on the mountain. Okay. Not amazing, not abysmal. the point push is real. Our Dora game is real. White Dragon is secured. Mono increases his lead. Okay, we're in a recovery game then. But first dealer turn, so let's see. And King Donkeys, indeed. Okay. Let's go this way. Ishanten. This gives me the option of going Ipeiko Pinfu, or obviously Ryan's here, but you know, if we draw the 4-so now we can. Admittedly, it'd be. Ah, no, that wasn't a good thought at all. Actually, that was a greed motivated thought, and I'm not think it's going to backfire on me later. Because now if I do draw the 8, I mean dealing anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, no, that was on the wrong thought process there. I thought it was opening up for more options, but I discarded a 4 earlier. Well, deal into a cheap Cheetoy. I mean, given the points gap, I'm surprised you didn't reach that, but... Yes, trying to get off a dragon weight. Or just resign to it, I guess. Also, Aiden is refusing to give you the information until you become less lazy. Right. Hello there. Okay. Well, it's something exciting, but it might get me above Aegon. And nothing wrong with town pin. Town pin bit of nonsense. Or we just keep drawing Onitars and we do the impossible hand. I only got to get another 9 of them. That's what I thought. Alright, there we go. Alright, 2 away. I mean, nice if you can manage it. If I could take the Tempai, I would take it, but... Righty. Five versus 5 to stay in Tempai. No, it wasn't 5 versus 5. For some reason, I saw that as Chitoitsu, but it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I should have called that. Yeah. Either way, by not, we completed a sequence, so... Retrospective reward, I suppose. Potentially putting myself in a 5-man red pair weight, I suppose, down the line. Or just a silly multi-weight thing. Or you never know, the Chin might turn up again. Okay, that was fortunate. We can play into safety a little bit, so we'll do that. Yeah, not a lot of choice about that one. Okie day. Still got a deal turn left. Dora Dragon. Better than nothing. It's a start. Actually, this is a fairly good hand, in all truth. I wonder if Nateso's on my horizon. That actually isn't... That was the other side of the thing I was half thinking about. Okay, so Hatsu Sanchiku. Hatsu Sanchiku Dora. I mean, Freehan is Freehan at the moment. Yeah, there's no carnage anymore, so we just play until we win. In this position, I don't believe there is such a thing as safety. Alright, free hard hand off my direct opponent for second. Puts me a position up. Though still same rough points behind Agan because of the way this works. Alright, into dealership, in third. Need something. 2 Dora plus Ton. This will do. Would like to connect the 8 in there somewhere, but this will do. Wrong 8, but I should have specified. My fault. Alright, toss the door immediately then. Of course you have it. What do you even want it for? Playing the risk against me, I suppose. No counter. We take a third. And that's game. Overall, massive disappointment for me, but well played, Egan. And obviously well played, Mono, but you know. Oh, that was slightly frustrating. You did, in fact, get some points. You finished second, so you would have done, even if it wasn't a good second place. Yeah. Ah, well. These things, in fact, do happen. Okay. I think we're low on people tonight, so I'm probably going to have to jump into the next one. And we'll see how this goes. Riding that third streak. We have Legius, myself, and Demo at the moment, waiting on one more. No worries. I got mine out of the way before we started, actually. No one? Hyper one hand aggro. I mean, that's how you play that mode, surely. Tired. Alright, Mono has joined us. Okay, Mono. Building up his win streak, his comeback begins here. I think I spent my Mahjong brain cells. You're just quitting while you're ahead, which I appreciate, and it's fine. It's what Cairo does every week, and that's why he's on top. Yeah, okay. I think he might be, actually. I haven't calculated about 6 weeks of sessions, and this is about 4 weeks before I went on hiatus for that period. So I think you're on 4 out of 4, if I remember rightly, which should put you towards the top, if not there. But it depends how consistent. I've not been consistent over the last 2 weeks, so I've definitely tanked 70 points, I think. So by the time I work it out, you might be there or thereabouts. Demo's been consistent, though. Demo's probably on top. Actually, no, Demo, I can't remember. See how long it's been? I'm making assumptions based on how good I know players are. But I really remember Demo had a really bad start to this, so I'll look at it later. Project for the weekend that I'll finally actually get done. Yeah, but you won all of them, which makes a difference. I think you even... Also, we are not progressing anywhere. Alright, some small progress made. Yishanten, if we can cut the west. There's almost half an argument that we could, but I think it's too late for us to risk it now. Yeah, West Onitsu would be so easy, even if it's just a pair wait for it. But Mono takes the win, and in fact does have West Honitsu. Well, West wait anyway for it, so yeah. We're okay with that. Mono keeps his winning streak going. Okay, this is acceptable. Draw a discard on turn 2 and immediately gets a dragon. Alright, we'll follow it with Ardora. Okay, threatening Honitsu, threatening Daisangan, of course, but... I almost want to counter-attack that, but no, I'm not going to. Nothing there. It's too difficult to make this hand Tanya to go for that, really. Yeah. So Demo's doing what I would like to be doing, but hey. They don't have it, but we're still not playing it. There is no need for me to give them that. Well, we can play 6. Minor chance Demo wants it. Well, actually, chance either of them wants it at this point. Do we just go spinning into the red dragon weight if it comes up? Legit's now going to play a pair of them and just be disappointed by me. But the only reason I played mine is because you did. Okay, 2 direct exchanges between Legis and Mono. Me and Demo would like to play at some point, especially as Demo's ahead of me in priority. I would certainly love to play. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. We might force a Honitsu here. If you get a chance early enough, then absolutely. Okay. Take a step back. Yeah, looking far more likely to be a normalish hand now. Well, would like to incorporate Vidora. However, so far everything else is working out for it. Okay, nearly there. So maybe we're just going Tanya here, cut the ones and see. There we are now, largely because the situation has changed a bit. It's a wall of free pin that's built up. Ishanten cutting Medora, you say? I mean, that was the logic behind my 2 discard, but yeah, Chitoy. That did not look particularly like Chitoy. That just looked Tarnpin. So, okay. Well, yeah, still in the same position. And even further behind second now. Oh, this is honestly horrible. All right. Kind of leaning into the chance of Sanchku side of things here, even though I don't have much faith in it. Okay, there we go. Huzzah! Okay, this is getting somewhere. At least towards a Pinfu, maybe. Need to draw something connected to something else, though. 8-pin would be nice. That's useful. North was live, but not worth keeping, I think. Okay, so the 5s are gone. 27 means that's not entirely worth it, otherwise I would have probably got rid of this, but... means I've technically got a pin for if I can get a free... Okay. Legis has been involved in every point exchange thus far. And is now caught up to Mono. I am yet to do anything in this game, and we are in South 1 now, aren't we? Yeah. South 1 having contributed nothing. I think I'm yet to be Tenpai as well. We'll keep the 6-8. We'll keep the Sanchku chance here, I think. But come on, I wouldn't even mind losing at this point. He says now. Don't believe it later when it happens. Well, let's get involved in this game somehow. Pair of 5s. Alright, still on for Sanchku. That's okay. We already have a pair, so let's cut here. Alright, here we go. Chin 1. Let's get into this. Chin 1, 6-9. We have Prosper and Kyra queued up at the moment. I'll let you know as and when that changes. I've been involved in a hand this game! Alright, Chin 1, 2,000 points. Legius now leads. Double Dora. Quite a strong start. Could even Tanya this if we wanted to. Honestly, if we get a chance to go for 2-pin, I might even do that. Yeah, definitely calling Dora free into that reach. Two safe tiles with a manga, and we're going for this. Well, one safe tile left anyway. Well, he counters. Back to third. Dealer turn. We have some dragons and we have a Honitsu attempt. Again, our actual number tiles are not the neatest, but this is still a Honitsu attempt. Are you trying to play? Are you trying to play twice in the same game? I mean, possibly. Let's see. It's got to be attempted, right? Alright, 147, come on. Ha. Well, it's still 147 with this, so we'll go for it. Not the happiest single weight I'll ever be in, but... But that makes the hand Mungan. And we can always revert to a 147 if we decide we need to. Although actually the 147 is looking kind of dead. Alright, here we go. No Itsu, but Honitsu Dragon as dealer is fine. Gonna give me it? No. We'll take it ourselves. Alright, 6k, 1,000 behind mono. Repeat. Okay. Again, not the worst. Oh, they're just going for the quick attack here. Is a little concerning, but we'll see. I mean, I had an attempt earlier today, earlier this set of games, so... I mean, it would only have been the second Kokushi I've dealt into, Only the second one I've dealt into this week, it's fine. No, you reached. I dealt in. You should have reached. Not that you can hear me, but you know. I mean, I was dealer and I needed to push, so I was going for that almost regardless. They almost never have it, except for, you know, Sanma. Well, we'll take the bad weight. You never know, these might actually work. And I guess there is a possibility we call and do what Mono did a little while ago. Actually, is there a call available? There's a Sun Anko if we draw this, of course. So, we'll live the dream. Well, that nonsense happened. We're still in second, though. Not sure I deserve to be, but that nonsense happened. Alright, top K down. This is still doable. Position up, still possible with this hand. Mung and Sumo, and do I take on priority? I don't think I do I? No, he would have priority over me. Possibility. kind of wondering if it's too late to force this into something else, but...
Riichi.
Alright, Demo's in the game. Demo can win a Hanneman Plus off of Mono, I'd be quite happy. What can I even do about this? Almost nothing. Let's continue the plan. Oh well. We did the risky discard. It worked, and now I've got 3 of them. Ooh, okay. Mongun definitely does it now. Ah, well. Second it is. And Mono is just flexing with 250k wins today. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Oh dear. Well, I have the feeling I want to do an observation round, but if absolutely nobody else jumps in, I will be the 4th in this game. Kairo's in. Okay, I'm going to do an observation round on this one, so I'm going to take a quick break while the 5 minutes start up. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, let's go to the observation round then. So we have Demo, Chiral. Oh, wait, nope. Yeah, that is the game. Legius, Demo, Chiral, and Prospero. And we are 77 seconds away. Clearly, I had slightly more time. Which means I can sort things out for a little later today. One. Six. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's see Chiral winning another game. The game, the movie. Alright, so we're starting behind Demo, who we hope has a good game here, because he didn't seem to have a lot going for him last time. I mean, I thought I was having a boring game, but you know, it's I mean, Demo got to the point of winning. He's a good enough player. He'll bounce back though, absolutely. And this seems like an okay-ish hand, nothing amazing. Chiral's got, as he seems to inevitably get, a really good opener, and is already now Tenpai on turn 3 to steal the dealership, which pretty ideal positioning. Legius is looking okay as well. Yeah, actually, these are free passed hands in what Demo's got, so Demo's form not continuing. I mean, Demo's hand also isn't bad, but yeah, Chiral immediately just takes the dragon win to become dealer. Yeah. Ah, dear. Well, let's see what he does in his dealer turn. Reasonable, looking at other things there. Demo's got a possible Sanch Q, but a bit slow. Legius, options. Prospero has the worst opening hand here, I think, but we'll see what happens. I mean, doing the right thing and going straight for the south thing. Demo has already drawn that, so yeah, Demo might be on Sanchku plan here. Double Yakuhai for Prospero, plus Sidora. His hand's not looking abysmal anymore, after a few discards. Okay, options. Progression for Legius. More progression for Legius, and that is Riichi Peiko Pinfu. So Demo doing the correct thing of abandoning, possibly even looking towards Hanitsu at this point. Alright, how's Chiral going to go for this? 2 away. Prospero has just hit... Say Shanten? No, 2. He could call this, actually. He didn't the first one or the second one, but he could have called that 2 if he wanted to try and get himself there. But he's out, and Legius Sumos. Alright, Legius picks up a quick Pinfu, puts him just under the winning threshold, and into the lead. Alright, Prospero's deal. A little terminal heavy, but not the worst opening hand. Legius seems decent. Demos seems awkward initially. Give it a few turns to clear the Onitars out, we'll come back with him. And Chiral has a good hand. No masking that one, unfortunately. It also has Dora 2, so potential comeback on. Legius goes Ishanten with that, I believe. Nope, nope, still 2 actually. Now he's Ishanten. Prospero has potentially an upgrade on if he wants to go for it. Not sure it's necessarily what he's planning, but it's there. Slightly better Ishanten for Legius, but Demo is going for the Tanya. Yeah, Prospero potentially is hard forcing that actually. Demo now in the great position of having 5 pairs with 1 call. But effectively that's a 4-7 weight twice, so that's not quite as bad as it looks. It just feels a little awkward when that happens. Alright, Prospero's still going for things. 9 does nothing. Prospero is going to get rid of a pair. And that is not quite there. It gives him different Ishanten, but that locks him into Ipeko and gives him less weights in the end, so... Alright, Carol pushing for his Tanya, Ishanten. That is going to activate Demo. Also threatening a Sanchiku, even though he's played a 7. Which is not nothing if you have to make a dodgy 4-7 discard, I suppose. That, however, is Legius' call for Tenpai, so waiting on a 6-8. So, and Prospero has a duplicate. He's getting rid of it. Yes, unfortunately. So, Tanya only for Legius, but that's enough to put him over the 30k. And to steal the dealership. And prevent 2 potential hands that he doesn't know anything about going on. Alright. Legius dealer turn. We're in East 4 already. Again, terminal heavy, pair with Adora, pair of dragons. There's options here. Doesn't entertain the option of discarding a 9 and keeping that green. Well, if he draws a green, it'll be all his fault. Didn't happen, so it's all good. Again, probably correct, but I would have still held it for a turn just to wait and see on the off chance. Because double Yakuhai is very powerful, single Yakuhai less so, but... Anyway, let's have a look at what's going on there. Chiral has Dora 3 up top. His hand's a little disjointed, but that's going to be a threat if there isn't a quick finisher to this. Prospero's hand looks pretty quick, possible Itsu as well. Demo things to do, but it's not bad. Yeah, and Carol obviously opening this up to try and just take Dora Fritanio and run away with things. Also puts pressure on the table by showing 2 Dora. And there's that additional dragon tile that you could have had 2 of. Or 2 pairs of. And yeah, that possibility I mentioned is kind of there. Alright, Riichi. Possibility, waiting on the 2-man. Which is a loose tile in Carol's hand at the moment. See how the rest of this develops, but obviously there's only 2 left in the wall, so it's going to be a while, and that's one of them gone. Chiral counter reaches with holding the safe tile, so it's now a 6-9 for a Riichi Pinfu 1. Legius agonizingly close, but unfortunately he's just not going to be able to counterattack this, I don't think. Ooh, that's... Well, we'll see. Carol has both options here. He's more likely to deal into Prospero's hand at the moment, but he's wily. He probably won't deal into either of them unless he gets something really good. And admittingly, he does have Tanio free, but he hasn't played the East or the Red at this point, and I think they're just going to get stuck. So I think Carol is basically out, but it depends if he pairs up the Honor Tiles, there's a chance he'll continue. East again just played, so that's that forced for safety on that one. Pair of 6s now. Risks for Dragon. It passes. Oh, this is dodgy now. Ankara still manages to stay in the game. Has given the 3rd player a Tempai, though. Two hands to go. Oh, that's going to be harsh. He dodges. Well played. Oh, what's Carol doing now? He plays a 5, which... trying to work out why that was safe. Well, it's half CG. Well dodged by Cairo. We got to admit that one. Yeah, he had the value as well. Definite temptation to be greedy there, but he actually managed to play that extremely well. Okay, so Cairo's dealer turn. I'm sorry. Demo's dealer turn, start of South 1, needing something to get back into this game. It's still a close game, though. It's below 30k. There's lots of points in the middle. 2,300 extra for this hand. So pretty much anything goes to just try and secure that extra bit of bonus and get yourself over the line if you can. Legius' hand looks reasonably quick. But honestly, yeah, Cairo's got the hand again here. Dora free Ishanten on turn 3 he had. And Demo's going to play a North as well. Yeah, Cairo not calling it because, again, needs that for his pair, I think. It does reduce his eventual winners, I think, unless he can dodge around the weights or draw a 7 and potentially open that up a little bit, but still, you definitely take that hand. Alright, Ishanten for Demo as well. Okay. Better Ishanten now for Demo. 2 does not a lot. Okay, Freeman's closed on that side, so Legis has got a decision to make here. Plays the 8, which doesn't change anything. Oh, this could be big. Kara decides not to take it. And again, he probably can't actually, because if he takes that, he's got to play both his Dora, and he probably doesn't want to do that, although he can. Yeah, it is possible for Kara to have just decided the Norths, but he's got the value right now, so it's difficult to give up. Legius hits Tempai, waiting on a pair weight 7-pin 6-0. And Demo counters by going for the Silent Sandskew Dragon. So both of them are waiting on a 7-pin. 4-pin looks... Well, there's 2 still on the wall for that, so we'll see. And yeah, Cairo played both Norths and got out. And Demo hits the Sumo Sanshikyu. Gets the bonus. That's 3 reach sticks in the middle as well, so he's doing quite well for himself there. 6-3 puts Demo into the lead just under the 30k threshold as we go into the repeat. With 3 sequences in his opening hand. And 3 single Yakuhai tiles. So, Ishanten on turn 2 for the dealer. Demo's hand, Kara's hand has many Dora again. Dora free and is looking quite quick. Yeah, that's scary. Prosper's got a way to go. Legius has dragons, but not sure he's got much beyond that. Alright, Demo into a better Ishanten. Okay, opens up the possible Itsu route for Demo here. Or, you know, just a better reach pin to weight anyway, which could have Itsu. Possible Itsu time! Reach on the 5-man for possible Itsu if you want it. Oh, you just take the silent Itsu. Yay! Reach possible Itsu! Alright, Kyril is of course off because he's got Dora free. And Tanyo, so there's only one 5-man currently in on the board at the moment, and it's in Kyril's hands. So there's still 3 more draws for Demo to manage this. We believe in the possible Itsu. We also believe it might not happen. we have dual beliefs here. Yeah, this would have been so much better if he drew the 5 rather than the 1 for this reach, but alas, that's the way it works. And if he does pull this off, he does have reach and 2, so that's immediately a free Han hand, plus Sumo for Mangan, so could potentially be game winning given how tight everything's been. Well, here we go. Ishanten for Chiron. And what does he want to do here? This is tricky for him, really. Plays it anyway. Again, he's got the Dora, so possible Itsu achieved. Hit the 1 Uridura as well, just to give definitely confirmed a definite Mangan there. Alright, Demo is back in the game. Huge lead. Third Homba. So, what has Cairo got here? Cairo's got Dora and a bit of a... Well, slower than his last one, certainly. Prospero's got some shiny stuff up top. Reasonably connected. Seems pretty good. Legius is south and... Yeah, south and away. Yeah. If he gets south early enough, which looks likely, given Demo's hand... Legius just might be able to make a quick securing of second place here. And, of course, the extra 900 points. Progression for Prospero, and I mean that hand's looking pretty good up top. 2 away, double Dora Pinfu, if nothing else. Alright, late dragon pair. Okay, that's pretty good. So that puts... That gives Prospero Ishanten. Ishanten for Tanyo Dura 2. Keeps it closed, hoping to reach and get some value out of that, I guess. He is currently in third. Legius also has 2 at the moment, and actually he's in Tenpai for... Well, no, Ishanten, sorry. For some reason I thought that was a triple up top. Ishanten for South, Dora 2. And that might be the South. Yep, so 1-4 weight, I would imagine. Although that is a... It's effectively a hell weight with everything we know. Also, Demo drew Triplet Dragons, which I might have missed. Well, here we go. So, Riichi, Tanyo, Dora. Legisimos. Okay, Nantu for 4,000 and puts him into a little bit more of a secured second. Prospero, because of the Riichi stick, falls behind Cairo into 4th. As we go into Cairo's dealer turn. Okay. This is probably the worst hand I've seen him have all day, and it's not abysmal. Somewhat needed. Actually, all the hands look kind of slow, except for Prospero here, actually. Just that casual glance point. Yeah, Demos might be strictly worse. Anyway. Let's see how the slow progression ends up going here. I mean, Legius can speed Cairo along by dropping a dragon, but... But we see. Okay, starting to swing back into demo a little bit here. Prospero though, a couple of 667 shapes to resolve, but he is pretty good for tan pin hit at the moment. Could even potentially open that up to try and steal the dealership here. Yeah, he's going to. So Ishanten for Prospero. likely going to be... Well, we'll see, but it might end up being in a 6 so only at this point. If anyone's going to play the 5, it's probably going to be now. Didn't do it. Okay, double pairs. What does he want to do here? Plays the free man. Yeah, Carol's going to counterattack this. That kind of helps Prosper out a little bit there, because that means he can secure away the possibility of that. Guess we're at the 4 instead. I mean, I suppose he's considering it in the 5-8, 5-8 on both sides, so it makes a sort of sense. And of course, he knows 8 so is going to be safe against Chiral towards the end, so it's worth holding on to for that basis. Meanwhile, I'm just keeping an eye on things. So Legius Demo and Chiral are all have the lone Dora Dragon in hand, which is kind of holding them up a bit. Prospero has hit Tenpai 6-7. Goes Dharma. So it's against 6-9 weight, because obviously that lowers his actual winning odds at this point. Open Khan. He'd have got the Rinshan. I just realised that. If he'd have gone with that, he'd have got the Rinshan and won. Oh, that amuses me. Okay. Again, it would have been the wrong move, but it would if he'd have made the wrong move, he'd have Rinshan and won off that. Wins anyway, so it doesn't matter. The missed Rinch. Oh dear. Alright. Absolutely. Alright, well, Prospero's dealer turn. So... Anyway, let's see. Chiral is trying to give spoilers in a subtle way. Ah, dear. Anyway. Yeah, so having paid no attention to the opening of this hand, Chiral is immediately off with a 5-8 Pinfu. Demo does in fact have a 5-pin in hand, so can deal into him. But yeah, we'll see. Prospero's dealer turn here. Actually, Demo's Ishan turn for pairs at this point as well. Legius has 2 5s in hand, so this is gonna... I think these are gonna just basically stick against each other at this point, but we'll see. Legius, though. Nearly there. Hatsu? Haku, rather? Oh, of course, the 8th also wins. He's not in a 5 anyway, but yeah. Oh, well, he can work around that. That's not Tile of Death for Legius. He can work with that. You'd think Chiral will take my hint about not giving spoilers. leaving it for a safe discard, I think. There is a Reach on the board, but mind you, if you're worrying about safety with a Reach already on the board, might as well play it. It's not like he's playing later safe tars, which might be the one reason to do it in a different order, but... I guess. It's fine. I just know that a certain interaction that I can see on the board is probably not going to happen. Yeah, Prospero might just be out of this one. Okay, Legius, can you make the South Pass? Because if you can... Alright, there we go. And Sumo. Well, have the 3,000 points, sir. Alright, up to third. I'm assuming this is all last because I see Demo and Legius already queued up, so let's see. Double Dora for Legius, double Dora for Demo. Okay. Demo's hand looks quite quick if he wants to just try and end this. Chiral with the requirement to make Mangan, basically. Or Skill Third, of course. Yeah, that's more of a Skill Third than a Take Mangan, but we'll see. And Ishanten. Kinda. I'm not sure what that 6 discard was about from Legius. He could have played the 1 there. Being Ishanten for at least reaching something. Unless you're just trying to end in second as well, but yeah. Ishanten for Demo. And that is the 5/8 Tenpai for Chiral. And again, Demo can deal into it. Although, admittedly, he'd deal into it with his red 5. Bear with. I mean, it is in the thing as well. But basically, 10 minus 5 minus 30 is how it's currently set up. I mean, honestly, I'd have kept the 6, discarded the 1 and gone for just the Reach, in truth. If I wanted to try and attack this hand, but... Alright, Sumo from Demo, and the game will pretty much end as it is. Well, GG. And my cat has arrived. Hello! Want to come up? You want to be on stream? No? Want to stare at me? Okay, got it. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright. Let's see what we're doing here. We have 3 people queued up, so I think I will do 1 more. So this is going to be Demo, Legius, Prospero, myself for the last game. Good luck all. Yep, have fun. Have fun, Jesper. Okie day. Let me just remove for those. Alright, starting north. I swear I clicked the randomization button. I know I put myself in last, but just feel, I feel like this is the order that it was actually set up as. Okay. Alright, green. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Love to draw a 2-man, but we'll probably end up getting rid of that if we decide to. Anyway, yeah, let's get rid of this. We'll go that way around with it. Probably. I would say the one thing I noted out of that game was Prospero's missed Rinshan from taking the. And to be fair, he took the correct weight, but if he'd have taken the other weight, he'd have Rinshaned immediately afterwards. Which I just felt was amusing. Alright, Prospero with Yakuhai, a couple of load of middle tiles, possibly going for a Chancer style hand. Again, all he had to do was take the suboptimal weight and he'd have got it. Okay. Tempting though it is, this is not a Ryan hand. Live West should be okay. Tom's fine. Oh dear. I should have really had my calls off for a while. Alright, now it might be a Ryan hand. I don't think it will be, but the possibility exists, so we'll play into it for the time being. I mean, even if I were to get it, though, I'd probably discover 9 and just go for that, rather than force Ryan here. If I draw the 8 first, maybe, but there's only one of those left. One less tile for free Han. Alright, fine. Fine, Hellweight begins. I have 1,000 points. I'm so happy to have doubled Temo's winning there. Ah, well. I mean, if my other weight wasn't equally quite bad, I mean, it was 2 tiles versus 1 as a final, you know, hurrah. Try and force some people off, but you know. Oh dear. It only applies to mining. Unfortunately. Well, let's see. I mean, I seem to be getting reasonably lucky anyway. Probably going to have to cut a Dora sooner rather than later, so probably next discard unless we draw something that allows us to use it. Yeah. Absolutely. That's reasonably lucky. Has he got double tone again? Nope. It's on for Legius. You have good luck on the horizon. That's clearly got to be it, right? Balance in all things, especially with luck. Slightly unfortunate that I discarded the one there. Yeah, we're safe to discard to that. I probably need to get rid of the white now, actually, even though the 2 is quite bad in my hand. Yeah, play before it's a problem. Tanio up top, Dora 1. We'll go this way round on it. I mean, we have to call for Tenpai now, so... Call for Tenpai, 3 safe tiles if we want to abort.
Riichi.
Mine should be safe against demo, not definitely, so that's why we did the 5 first, but... Alright, for a 10. It's more of a hope than a belief, I've got to be honest, but you never know. Certainly I feel if I've had some bad luck, I deserve some good. And if I've been extremely lucky, I feel guilty about it and know that bad luck's on the horizon. But that's probably just, you know, an after-the-fact thinking about it from my perspective rather than anything actually factually based in real life. Would be nice if it worked out that way sometimes, though. Anyway, this is quite a good hand. Yeah, we'll take this. We've got 2 Dora. One of them's going to be isolated on its own, but we can call for a Dora wait if we want to. And then just see if anybody's going to risk it. Yeah, Demo's probably not going to give me anything, but we'll maximise the chances of it happening anyway. Because we can call on 8 if it comes to it as well. Just grab that in and then just be on the 4-7. Yeah, sure. Not going to say no to that. Dora also passed, which is nice. No additional value given. Tenpai for 2. White and 1 anyway. Hey, we gained some points. Gain some points, gains the position, gain the dealership. Okay. See if we can get the half flush going. Yep, this is looking like a half flush. Maybe a full flush if nothing else comes to me. And if we're going full greed. Maybe we're going full greed here. Who knows? Although red's still possible. Yeah, I was entertaining the possibilities of maybe hidden Chinitsu, but there we go. So we call 8 pin for the last 8 pin, 6 pin for the last for an 8 pin weight initially, but might even be sneakily better to be on the green here. I don't know. Yeah, call for Tempai. It's a Mangan as dealer, so absolutely we go for this. Play more Manzu at your peril.
Riichi.
Dealer manga and we go for it. Yeah, we're in. We're not gonna not gonna chicken out of this. We have to go for this. Alright, acceptable. Yeah, they had a hand as well. It's a good reach. Identical valued hands. Although, they had all my winners. Should have stayed on the 8, I guess. Ah, well. Actually, had I have done that, I'd have dealt in, so yeah. I didn't see anything I would call that would improve things from that position, though. I guess I could have canned if it came up. That's the only thing, I guess. Maybe. Will they just have a Honitsu? Probably not with that 4. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna discard everything I draw anyway, there's no reason to not have it on, I guess. But yeah. I mean, I had 2 calls as dealer and was indicating Honitsu. I think it was obvious. But yeah, point is there. It's not something I'll typically do anyway. Okay, maybe it is Honitsu then. Or at least Onatal and something. Okay. Ishanten. If it's anything else, it's Hatsu. Could have been Sanshikyu, I suppose, but I don't think that's a high possibility. Two's are walled off, so one should be relatively safe. If it is, it's going to be a single weight. And I got a nagging feeling it's going to be Hatsu only waiting on something else. No, it was Sanshikyu. Repeat. Ooh, okay, fun. Let's see if we can finish this then. Call everything, wait for somebody to eventually play Vidor North, or get stuck. So call everything. I'm probably more thinking towards triplets if I was going to do that. But we'll wait and see what we can actually come up with here. Okay. It's also possible we now call this for Honitsu as well. But not just yet. Ishanten. Well, comeback is on. I think that just swaps their points more or less. Opens the gap to third a little bit actually, but Legius on. Legius moving on up.
Boom.
Okay. Ishanten. Little unfortunate. Would have been better than this. Yeah, I don't think that was necessarily correct. Mind you, we've already got the sequence here, so we're not going to get Itsu anyway. Yeah, okay. No, that's fine. It's still 3 and 6 we need, so... And I guess now it just means that 8 is an additional... is an additional tile for Tempo. Yeah, I don't have a lot going for this one. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. Not on the last discard anyway.
ミスよ。
Alright. Third Honda. Alright, slowly getting to something. It's going to be reach pin through 1, I think, if we get anything here, but, you know. Reach pin through 1 at the moment is pretty good. Okay, that's acceptable. Probably have to play the Sanso now. North will be safe as our last discard if we need it. And actually, that's kind of amazing. We'll go with this. I mean, it only gives us reach 1, but possibility of opening this up as well to a 3-sided weight, or a weight that includes Fedora. So there is upside here. Potentially reach 2. Okay. It is now 2. Any middle tile, and we're going to counter reach this.
Riichi.
It's a bad counter reach because it's on the first Dora, but we're still doing it. Yeah, the payoff is huge if this works out, so, you know. Well, that feels a little mean, but we got it. Huge payoff. Effectively a Hanneman with the bonuses in there. So that puts us into range of demo again. South 2. Triple Dora start. Yeah. I imagine his reach was good. Mine was probably had less outs, but it had to be done at that point, I think. Can't take that. That we will absolutely take. You're not wrong. Ishanten. Oh, how I wish this was the East round. Also, Legius discarding that means he's got to have a really close Honitsu. Surely wouldn't play Dora that like that without that as the reason. All right. Let's see. Well, he played both Marzu and Pinzu, so at least if he is going for that, we've got rid of dangerous tiles on both sides of it. Okay, Ishanten. One left of each of them if it ends up being the pair weight, but that gives us an option. We know Dora was safe reasonably early. We know Legius isn't interested, so reasonable shot that we can be on a pin through. Although, admittedly, we discarded a 1 pin early, so that might not be in our interest here. Value or yeah, go for the win here. We don't need that many points to overtake Demo here, and 1 was played. We can risk this. 2-5. Alright, Mongan. Well, I made 2 decisions there, and both of them came up goods. So, feeling okay about that. I don't mind Prospero going for a quick win here. That actually serves our purposes. Which is get out of Demo's dealer turn as fast as possible by any means possible, short of, you know, actually falling behind him in points. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's force. Probably an error, but it's still a 2-sided weight. And we are at least pushing Prospero along, which I guess helps. Alright. Mistakes have been made, but oh well. You don't deal in, it's not a mistake, indeed. I didn't say I'd made the mistakes necessarily, I just said mistakes have been made. If the Chun passes, I have it, although admittingly looking at this, 2-5 is a terrible weight right now. Would have won. But this is assuming the red passed. Well, it would have passed demo at least. Okay, Prosper in the negatives. Hatsu. It's Alfred. Yeah, no, I haven't won yet. I've still got a dealer turn after this. The operation is just get out of Demo's dealer turn before he overtakes me, if we can. Indeed. Yeah, Demo's dealer, 2008 behind. Well, it was a little important to not give him points if we could avoid it. That being said, this looks like it could be quick hand. Worth nothing, but cheap. We'll take it. Worth nothing but cheap. Yeah, absolutely. The logical statements I come up with at times. Oh, boy. Do-do-do-do. Then we'll have Tom? No. There aren't that many Tusos left, but there is still the possibility of a Sanchikyu here, so we'll keep on with it. There's also a call into Sanchikyu as well. It comes up, we're taking it, Demo. Ooh, useful. Alright, well, Demo is back above 0. And I have a 5-7 lead into the last hand. This is acceptable. We will absolutely take this. Wish we had a slightly better hand in this position, but, you know, it's fine. So can Demo get to Mangan, and how is he planning on doing that? I mean, from his perspective, he's got a huge gap to third, so he doesn't have too much incentive to not try, I guess. It would appear that Legius is at least threatening shenanigans. Shenanigans that look slightly weaker with a South called. Alright, well, I mean, I'm okay with Prospero taking a win here. I was about to say, it's got to be Prospero, because surely Legius wouldn't have a pair of 7s in his hand at this point, unless he's very far away. That is probably indicative of giving up. Yeah, that feels like a give up. Which is a shame. I'd like to see how close Legius was, but yeah, unfortunately I'm on the alert for those these days. I've dealt into too many of them recently. One is too many of them, of course, but you know. Apparently it nearly happened again today, so... If Prospero has Dora free and Honitsu, he... Yeah, even that's not really that much of a threat, really. But still, I don't want to do it. Oh, is it big enough? Oh, Honitsu. Concealed Honitsu for 52. Just shy. Sumo would have done it. Sumo absolutely would have done it. Oof. Good attempt. What was your weight, actually? Could you have let that go? I mean, yeah, it's a good weight. I probably would have had to deal into that if I'd have got the tile later, so... Well, thanks for the games. I am continuing my sequential back and forth, which, you know, at least I'm out this way round, and then when I go 2, 3, 4, it's going to be a depressing next stream, but that's next stream. Yeah, so thanks for joining us, those who did. Thanks for the games. I will catch you another time. Until then.